Oh boy, has it been a wild ride.
Hello, fellow plant weirdos. It's your girl Carmiel Marceline. If you are new to the channel, hey, welcome to the family. We unabashedly hyperfixate on plants here. I've been seriously collecting plants for a couple of years now, and
oh boy, has it been a wild ride.
And I thought it would be fun to be super self-reflective, because we love a self-reflective queen, and talk about a couple of things that I've learned by having plants in my life and taking it as a serious hobby. Not super serious, but you know what I mean. And one of the things I've actually learned is that your girl has some deep-rooted issues to say a lot about who I am as a person, and honestly, who doesn't? So let's get deep, unfiltered, and just talk about a couple of things that we've learned throughout the last couple of years. Lesson number one, I overwater my plants, similar to the relationships in my life. Oh, that one is deep. That one cuts deep. And I like to think of that, or the reason I'm that way is because I'm a nurturer. When I was in second grade, whenever there would be someone in class that cried, I became known as Tissue Box Girl, because I was super empathetic and I always wanted to help other people. That felt like my mission in life, which it's good that sometimes I feel that way, but that shouldn't be the only goal or the only thing that's driving my decisions. When you over-nurture people and you take on their problems, you actually prevent them from being able to handle and do it on their own. And we don't want to baby any adults, do we? No way. Otis, my dog, is fine though, okay? He's my son. Don't you dare say anything differently. So will I stop being overbearing? I have to. But it's hard though. Lesson number two. It's okay to let things go. Frankly, I suck at that. I can't seem to get rid of things because I might need it down the road. Let me tell you, 9 months ago, I chopped my string of hearts because I wanted to start over and used these little mini propagation jars. Did I maintain any of those? No. They're dead inside my humidity cabinet, and I don't know if it's laziness necessarily, because there's so many other aspects in my life where I have to work out 4 or 5 times a week, working multiple jobs at the same time. I don't know what it is. Or maybe it has something to do with control. Ring a bell? And the more that I think about it, being able to let go of things, of control, actually enables you to just be free and be accepting of change, which is not, honestly, in my DNA. Lesson number 3 is patience, which I also have none of. I have ADHD, which doesn't help, but I can be quite impulsive, especially with plants, whether it's a new leaf that's unfurling and then I want to unfurl it myself because it absolutely can't do it on its own. It needs my nosy little fingers, and then I end up ripping or breaking the leaf. That's another story. But patience definitely also isn't in my DNA. It also doesn't help living in New York City when everything is so fast-paced. Plants run on their own time. Just because you've had it for a year doesn't mean it's going to give you 20, 30 different leaves. Sometimes that annoys the heck out of me, but I think it also helps me appreciate the good moments, because sometimes it doesn't happen so frequently. Lesson number 4, growth isn't linear, which honestly is one of the biggest lessons that I've learned. Your plants, their growth isn't linear. They're not going to be growing at the same rate at the same time every single year. Similar to how you are probably not going to grow personally. And I think what's also important too is, like, I've learned that taking 2 steps back isn't like I'm not making any progress, because eventually down the road, I'm probably going to take 4 steps forward, and I'm going to net out to going in a forward direction in my life. For instance, my philodendron Jose Buono I accidentally snapped one of the leaves and there was like 6 or 7 leaves on the top. While that felt like I was taking a step back, I actually got 2 plants out of them. It grew new leaves and the other one's rooting as we speak. Lastly, lesson number 5. Not every plant or person is going to like you. There are so many plants out there that I've had to experiment with, learn about, and honestly,
They freaking hate me.
orchids hate me. Anthuriums hate me as well. Scindapsus seems to be the only ones that like me. For me, that's a bitter pill to swallow because I've always lived life as a people pleaser. I don't know if anyone else has felt similarly. And I seek other people and their validation because that helps motivate me to do better. It helps me know that I'm doing things that are right. When in fact, not everyone or thing is going to like you or going to give you that validation in the way that you want. Instead of trying to chase that, it's important to be okay with it just coming from yourself. There you have it. Those are 5 different life lessons that I've learned thanks to having plants in my life. Did you learn anything new? Are there lessons that you want to share with our community? Please comment down below because I'd love to know. If you liked today's video, hit that like button. If you want to see more videos like this, subscribe. And if you want to know every single time I post, ring that bell. With that, I hope you have an amazing rest of your day. Thanks for spending it with me, and I can't wait to see you in the next one. Until then, bye!